At the end of each dance season, as the biggest day of the year arrives, it is bittersweet. For me, it is a celebration and a tribute to an entire year's worth of creativity, hard work, sweat, and tears. But it is also an end and a time to say goodbye. Sometimes just for the summer, but for some, it is the end of a dancer's journey with me. It is selfish of me to be sad, as this is such an exciting time for them, and they are off to find new adventures and even greater performances. The void they leave behind will only be filled with the love for them that we carry in our hearts.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Emma. When I think of Emma, I also think of Sarah and their sisterly bond. It has meant so much to me to watch them share their dancing experience throughout their years at Young and Arts. It was in their first recreational ballet class together with me when I fell in love with Emma's genuine affection for her little sister. They were together again several years later in Triple Threat and then in their intensive classes. A big sister is a part of who Emma is. She takes care of her team the way she cares for her sister. She is always willing to lend a hand and step in to help them prepare for a performance. I think she actually did the Asia braid for her entire team last season. She keeps everyone in line with a knowing smile and light-hearted sarcasm. Thank you for taking care of your Young at Arts friends, for offering love and support, and for being our big sister all these years, Miss Emma. Jennifer, the other Miss Jen. She really does have quite a lot in common with our dear Chicho. Always ready to step in as a leader, taking charge of any situation, striving constantly to be organized and forget on time, this Jen is always early, looking for the details and trying hard to make things better and more efficient. Leadership is second nature and organization is her natural process. My dear Jen, you will always be one of my girls, and the impact you made on your Young at Arts family will live on even when you have stepped into fresh adventures and are organizing new groups of people. Remember that you can always come home to your YAA family, where, if you are not early, you're late. Organizing yourself to the finest detail is not optional, and there is always room for one more accessory. Emily. I remember my dear sweet little Emily in her first year of Triple Threat. She was so shy and very much her daddy's girl. Thanks to Papa Tom, she managed to push through and continue with him at her side, both in class and at recitals. I wonder if that was actually the beginning of Tom's passion for ballet. He truly started years ago along with Emily in Triple Threat. Emily's timidness may also be just how we managed to rope both Tom and Diane into many years of helping backstage at recitals. If that is the case, we all have a great deal to thank Emily for. I do not think there has been a day when I have seen Emily at the studio, recital, or competition, and she has not greeted me with a genuine, "How are you, Miss Megan?" And I believe she actually means it every time. I always felt like she truly cared and wanted a real answer. Thank you, Emily, for all these years of truly caring for me and your Young at Arts family. You have been a blessing to us, and I know you will continue to bless others as you journey on through this next exciting phase of your life. Tara. When I think of Tara, two things come to mind: stubborn and hair. This girl has massive amounts of hair. I remember in Cuban Pete when we were attaching Asia hairpieces and Mama Lana came to me with the hairpiece saying, "So how do you expect this to work?" I assessed the massive bun and the tiny hairnet. It was one of those rare teacher moments where I momentarily did not have an answer. But my stubbornness won out and I came up with a plan. Shave several narrow strips down the back of Tara's head to thin her hair. It seemed like a solid option to me. So stubborn. Let's just say Tara is not one to secede without a fight. The stubborn trait is one that Tara and I share and one that we have both learned to work through, with, and perhaps at times apologize for. Tara has learned to channel her stubborn nature and use this to her benefit in dance, pushing herself to grow and overcome. My dear Tara, You have been blessed with a determined spirit which, if channeled correctly, will lead you to achieve your goals and realize your dreams. The choice is not if you will succeed, but where. Remember, I am just as stubborn as you, and I will not accept anything less than your personal success wherever you choose to find it. Kiara. And though she be but little, she is fierce. A fierce performer, a fierce athlete, a fierce competitor. When are those conditioning Olympics happening, Miss Stephanie? I will always cherish our time together in your solo lessons when you were young. Those great big eyes looking up at me and an eagerly nodding head, wanting so badly to understand, to grow, and to make me proud. You have, and you continue to. From Tina Turner to Betty Boop and father-daughter role reversals, this firecracker has taken on any and every challenge with confidence and determination. She has taught us that change can be a good thing if we choose to make it that way, and that courage is not the absence of fear, but the possession of a strong heart, enabling you to push through in spite of it. My fierce little Kiara, through rights and wrongs, ups and downs, 3 trips to Disneyland, and over 100 costumes, love is what has carried us through, and metallic teal overalls or not, you will always be my little best friend. Rebecca. Our Becky is just like a real-life Disney princess. A kind heart, gentle disposition, graceful, poised, and elegant. She even looks the part with her amazing Rapunzel-esque long blonde hair and big, bright Disney eyes. Rebecca was one of our first ever YAA Disney dancers from 2008, and along with her team, she paved the way for generations to follow. I can hardly believe that she is now one of our final 2 Disney dancers from the founding team to graduate. Rebecca, you have been a consistent student, a devoted teammate, and a loyal member of our family for what seems like forever. It is hard to believe that this is your year already. Young at Arts has been and will always be your castle, a place you can come home to whenever you need a little extra sparkle in your life. Keep us in your heart as you will be in ours. Know that we believe in you and are excited to see where your story leads. Tia. Sugar and spice and everything nice. That's what Tia is made of. This young lady has brought sunshine and light to the studio since the day she started dancing. She greets everyone with a smile and an enthusiastic hello. Miss Tia, you are a light that grows brighter every day, bringing so much joy to those around you. You are an incredible young woman and you make the world a better place by truly caring for others and by simply being you. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Your Young at Arts family will never forget you. Jessica. J. Hall, Jess, Jessica, John? One name is just not going to cut it for this vivacious girl with a huge personality. Your energy, humor, and joie de vivre has brought life to your classes and to the Young at Arts for so many years. In fact, I think we may have been sleeping prior to you coming up the street and shaking the life into us. Full out, first time, every time, all the time, no matter what. Jessica has never ceased to impress and amaze with her performance. Whether jazz, tap, lyrical, or musical theater, she takes on the character and pushes it all in. Always a pleasure to watch perform, whether on stage or in class. And then there are her performances at studio sleepovers, a whole other level. In musical theater, we talk about taking it to the next level, pushing it further, and portraying our character over the top. I often say, push it as far as you can and let me pull you back. Jessica, you are the only student I have ever had the honor of pulling back, and it was one of my proudest teacher moments. Your performance is larger than life and invokes joy and enthusiasm in those around you. I am very proud of you, my girl. Never lose your drive or let go of your passion. Whatever path you choose to take, the combination of these 2 things will carry you through and lead you to success and happiness. Juliana, my ninja on the mountaintop. Juliana remains focused on self-improvement and stays out of drama, always accountable and responsible for her personal growth and development. With maturity and grace, she has tackled life's challenges and always maintained composure and demonstrated respect for others no matter what was thrown at her. Being a strong person and finding success in life does not require you have others below you, but rather having the resilience to pull yourself up to the top over and over again. Always working to be a new and better version of you and not concerning yourself with what others are doing around you. I know you will find great success in your life as you continue to focus on self-improvement and becoming the best version of Juliana the world could hope to know. In the words of Winnie the Pooh, if ever there is a tomorrow when we are not together, there is something you must always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, even if we're apart, I will always be with you. Alisa. From a shy, sweet little filly, awkwardly gangling down the seawall, to a fierce fashionista demanding, "Watch me work," as she commands the stage. I have loved and will cherish every moment of your metamorphosis. You have grown into a mature, responsible woman, and I am very grateful to have witnessed your journey from a shy little Leicester lamb into a fierce Mistress Minxie, not to be confused with Mistress Queen. I am really not apprehensive about your graduation and embarkment into the real world at all. In fact, it almost seems a year or two late because I think of you as an adult already. I absent-mindedly refer to you as Asia, not just because your names both start and end with the letter A, but because I see so much of her in you. I know I can count on you and rely on your dedication, commitment, and efforts. Whatever I ask, you find a way to magic it and make it happen. I am very much going to miss your Shappy Sandar-inspired sense of humor around the studio. Please be sure to send me regular text messages filled with your clever wit and light-hearted sarcasm. Or perhaps you could start a weekly vlog for us? I wish you a full life with each day bringing new experiences and challenges you can overcome with the magic of determination and a strong heart. Allow yourself to look silly, be wrong, and feel your feelings, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Lean into them and allow every part of you to grow. Although I miss that sweet little filly, I love, admire, and respect the woman you are today and cannot wait to see you continue to grow and lean into life during this next phase of your journey.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams
For the world we're gonna make.
Graduates, I love you so dearly. Enjoy the dance as you explore the choreography that life has in store for you, but don't be afraid to go off the path and create choreography of your own. Whatever you do in life, always remember, full out, first time, every time, all the time, no matter what. The dance is over, the applause subsided, but the joy and feeling will stay with you forever.